Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to our new lesson of Mega Goal 4. Today, inshallah, we are going to take a new lesson on your student book, page 30. Okay. So, my dear students, I want you to open your student book on page 30 and follow me to know all the information I want to give you or I want to explain for today. As you see, this is the lesson of today. It's on page 30, Unit 2, the sporting life, 11, form, meaning, and function. As you see, my dear students, we are going to explain a new role. It's related to the present perfect progressive versus the present perfect simple. Okay. At first, I wanted to write two sentences. I want you to pay attention and differentiate between the two sentences and tell me what is the tense I used or the tenses I used in them. Okay, I will write two sentences and I want you to answer me. The first sentence is I have been learning English I have been learning English for 3 years. The second sentence is I have attended 5 cross-country skiing events. Okay. Now, my dear students, I want you to look at these two sentences, differentiate between them. At first, I want to know what are the tenses I used here in these two sentences, and why we use this tense in each one. Okay. Uh, the students want to give me the answer or want to talk, please raise your hand and I will give you the mic to differentiate between them. Okay. يلا يا شباب كده، الناس اللي هي مستعدة إنها تفرق لنا بين الجملتين دول كده ترفع يدها. طيب أوكي ليث. أوكي، اتفضل يا ليث.
Yes, Musa.
Good morning, Lay.
Good morning, Musa.
Laith, I want you to differentiate between these two sentences. At first, I wanted you to know what are the tenses for each one.
اللي هو I have been learning English for 3 years.
Yes.
برضه I have attended 5 cross-country skiing event.
Okay. Uh,
اللي هو sentence number 1 اللي هي تكون present perfect progressive.
yes.
أما sentence number 2 اللي هي بتكون present perfect simple.
Okay. طيب, what is the form of the present perfect progressive?
اللي هي ذكر been.
been only.
I have been.
Hmm.
بعدين ذكر learning.
Yes,
Been learning.
yes, okay, okay. You want to say that we use after have or has been
Yes, اللي
and
هي been learning.
yes, and the verb ing. Okay. I want to underline uh, your answers, or I underline the verb here.
Yes.
Okay. So you want to say that the present perfect progressive is have or has, then been and the verb ing.
Learning اللي هو ing نعم.
Okay. طيب, what is the tense for sentence number two?
اللي هي I have attended اللي هي ed.
Okay.
وبرضه ما بتيجي معها been
Okay.
ولا بتنضاف عليها ing. بتيجي على طول مع الفعل.
Good. What is the tense here?
مم. اللي I have فقط ما في.
What is the tense life? ايه الزمن بقى اللي مستخدم هنا؟ انت قلت في الزمن.
هو ال present perfect اللي هو present perfect
ايوه
simple.
excellent. يبقى present perfect simple. ممتاز. طيب, what is the form of the present perfect simple؟ ها.
آه هو عدم ذكر البين،
هم.
وانه على طول ذكر الاتندنت اللي هي الفعل او
Okay, what is the verb here? What is the form of the verb here? First
اللي
form.
هو attend.
لا, انا ما بقولش المصدر، انا بقول الفورم هنا، الشكل هنا او التكوين ده. First or second or third.
اللي هي second او first معلش.
Huh. No, like no. The verb here is in the third form, verb three, because
تمام
because after have or has we have to use the third form of the verb, not first or second.
تمام.
Okay. So the present perfect symbol is have or has, and the past
third اللي
participle,
هو
or the form three, or the verb three. Okay.
تمام.
Excellent, life. Thanks a lot.
يعطيك الف عافيه مساء.
Barakallahu feek. Thanks a lot. Okay. Now, my dear students, I want to say again what your friend Life said. Your friend Life said that the perfect progressive is have or has, uh, then we put been and the verb ing. But the present perfect symbol uh, is have or has, and the past participle, have or has and past participle. Okay. And I told you before that the past participle is the third form of the verb. Okay. Now, I want to know when we have to use the present perfect progressive and when we have to use the present perfect simple. Uh, I want to know when we use the present perfect progressive and when we use the present perfect simple. ها. يعني امتى نستخدم المضارع التام المستمر وامتى نستخدم المضارع التام البسيط. ها. I want a student to answer this question. If we look carefully at the two sentences, I have been learning English for 3 years and I have attended 5 cross-country skiing events. I wanted to differentiate between them in use. ها. نفرق بينهم من خلال من او من حيث الاستخدام. يلا الطالب اللي هو مستعد يعطينا رأيه كده يتفضل. يلا يا شباب. طيب نشوف كده. I will choose a student to answer me. We can give the mic to أسامة طالب. أسامة طالب. ها، أسامة طالب. طيب عمر محمد حمدان. عمر. عمر محمد. ها، يلا يا شباب كده، عاوزين تفاعل ومشاركة كده زي كل حصة كده. ها، عمر محمد. طب عمرو خالد.
موجود يا مستر.
عمر، أهلا يا عمر. Good morning.
مورنينج مستر.
Omar, I wanted to know what is the use of the present perfect progressive and what is the use of the present perfect simple. I want you to differentiate between these two sentences through or in use. ها، يعني هنميز بينهم او هنفرق بين الجملتين. هو طبعا صديق ليث يعني ميز لنا بينهم من خلال التكوين، يعني الشكل او التكوين. طيب دلوقتي احنا عاوزين نميز بينهم ونفرق بينهم من خلال اليوز اللي هو الاستخدام. When I have to use the present perfect progressive and when I have to use the present perfect simple. امتى استخدم ده وامتى استخدم ده.
تمام. البريزنت بيرفكت بنستخدمه لما نتكلم عن حدث بدأ في الماضي ولسه ليه تأثير في الوقت الحالي.
This is the present perfect simple or progressive.
لا سيمبل.
Okay. Okay. And what.
أو برضو ممكن لمهمة لم تكتمل في الماضي ولسه هتتكمل في المستقبل، أو للأشياء اللي بتتغير بمرور الوقت، هي تغيرت بمرور الوقت يعني.
Okay. ها.
البروجريسيف
ها.
بنستخدمه لفعل أو حالة مكررة بدأت في الماضي واستمرت للحاضر.
Excellent. 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 ممتاز يا عمر. Excellent. Okay. Do you want to add anything else?
No, it's everything.
Okay. Okay يا عمر. Thanks a lot. برافو عليك يا عمر. Thanks. Okay. Now, my dear students, I want to know, or I want you to know that the use of the present uh, perfect progressive is to talk about an action that started in the past and has connection with the present time, and the action may or may not have finished. As you see here in the example, if I say, I have been learning English for 3 years. Here he started learning, or started to learn English for 3 years from now, but we don't know if he finished or not. He may not have finished. So we have to use the present perfect progressive here is in this example. And if we want to use the present perfect symbol, the present perfect symbol is used to say how many things have been done. If you look here carefully, we say, I have attended 5 cross-country skiing events. 5. Here he told us the times of the events. Okay, he told us the times of the events he has attended. Okay. Now, my dear students, I want to show you a video related to the present perfect simple and the present perfect progressive. I want you to pay attention and listen or watch carefully to differentiate between the present perfect simple and the present perfect progressive. Then we can complete the lesson of today. Okay, I will show you the video. I want you to pay attention. The first question is he has visited his uncle 3 times a month. I want you to choose I or he, they, you. I want a student to choose a subject pronoun for this sentence. I or he, they or you has visited his uncle 3 times a month. اوكي اكسلنت ممتاز. الناس اهي بدأت تشارك وبدأت اوكي ممتاز برافو يا شباب. let's give the mic to يوسف. اتفضل يا يوسف.
اوكي جود مورنينج بس.
good morning يوسف.
هي حتكون هي هاز عشان
آه
الهاز ما تجي مع الاي والجي.
excellent. يبقى he has يبقى because has take what from pronouns.
هي وشي و ات اظن كمان.
excellent. He, she, it, and singular or plural noun?
سينجلر.
Singular. Excellent. Bravo عليك. Thanks a lot, Yusuf. Bravo. Okay, now I will write I will write another sentence. Number 2. If I say I have I have playing tennis for 5 years. I want you to choose Ben, B, being, or am. What is the right answer here? Ben, B, being, am. ها. Okay, let's give the mic to أحمد ياسين. اتفضل يا أحمد.
Hello.
أهلا.
Uh, I have been playing tennis for 5 years. Been.
Excellent, excellent. Why been
Because it's هذا present perfect continuous or progressive.
progressive? Excellent.
Progressive, yes.
Okay, it's the present perfect, progressive or continuous. And
Yes, miss.
the form of the present perfect progressive uh, is what?
Uh, the have or has, and then been, and then the verb with the ing.
Excellent, excellent. يبقى have or has and been and the verb ing. Good, excellent. Now, thank you, Ahmed. Now I want you to answer another question, my dear students. I will write question number 3. I want you to look carefully and say the answer, okay? When I say they spaces here in this company, uh, all their life. I want you to give me the answer or choose the answer from these answers. I will write them. Have worked or has worked or have been working or has been working. Ah, I want a student to read this example or this sentence and give me the right answer for it. Okay, يزيد ضيف الله. اتفضل يا يزيد.
Yes, Mr.
Good morning, Yazid. Uh, Yazid, I want you to choose the right answer. Yazid, معايا?
Yes, I'm معك sir.
طيب, okay. I want you to read the sentence and give us the right answer for it.
Yes, Mr.
اتفضل.
C.
طيب, I want you to read the sentence again at first. اقرأ الجملة مرة تانية كده يعني قبل ما تدينا الجواب.
طيب sir. They here on this company all their life.
Okay. The answer is
Have work. يعني
uh,
غير sir.
اللي هي D ولا C؟
A. A.
A have worked.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Yazid. Thanks a lot. I wanted to know or ask your friends if your answer is right or wrong. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Now, my dear students, I wanted to ask you: is this answer اللي هي have worked right or wrong, my dear students? هل الإجابة كده صحيحة أم خطأ أم في جواب آخر؟ نشوف كده محمد مجدي، اتفضل يا محمد. اتفضل يا محمد معاك. طيب الظاهر في مشكلة عندك يا محمد، ما زالت في المايك. محمد.
تسمعني يا استاذ؟
ايوه كده سامعك يا محمد، اتفضل اتفضل.
استاذ الاجابه على ما اظن تبقى سيس، لان هو بيقول لك all their life.
Excellent, excellent. All their life. So we have to use the present perfect simple or present perfect progressive.
معلش قلت تاني ما سمعتكش يا استاذ.
So Muhammad, so we have to use the present perfect simple or the present perfect progressive here in this sentence.
Progressive يا استاذ.
Progressive. Okay. So what is the right answer?
The right answer is number C. They have been working here.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. ممتاز، برافو عليك محمد. Thanks a lot. برافو. يبقى الإجابة الصحيحة يا شباب اللي هي C، اللي هي have been working because this is the present perfect progressive, because in the sentence we can find all their life. Here we want to say that they continue to work there in this company. Okay. Now, my dear students, I want to say another question. Another question. How long? How long? How long? How long spaces there? I want you to choose. Have you working? Have you working? Or have you working? Or have you been working? Or have worked? I want a student to read this sentence and choose the right answer. How long spaces there? Have you working? Have you worked? Have you been working? Have worked. But quickly, please, my dear student. يا ريت كده بسرعة يا شباب نقرأ الجملة ونعطي الجواب الصحيح للجملة. Who can give me the answer? يلا يا شباب عشان احنا في آخر يعتبر دقيقتين من الحصة، آخر دقيقتين. نشوف أحمد ياسين. اتفضل يا أحمد ياسين. أحمد.
Yes, Miss.
اتفضل يا أحمد. I want you to and give us the answer.
Okay, Mr. How long there? How long have you worked there?
اللي هي إجابة لتر كام؟
B.
إجابة لتر بي. طيب للأسف إجابة خاطئة يا أحمد. Have you worked is the present perfect simple. Okay, I will give Muhammad Majdi to say the answer. I want you to stay with us أحمد، خليك معانا ماشي.
Okay, Mr.
اتفضل يا محمد كده نشوف رأي محمد مجدي، اتفضل.
Okay, Mr. Number 4. How long have you been working, sir? Number C. Letter C.
Okay, why?
Because he يعني هو بيسألك ساعة على مدة الشغل اللي انت اشتغلته في المكان دوت.
Okay, because you want to say because if we want to ask about the we have to use the present perfect progressive.
Present progressive.
Okay, my dear students, I want to say here in this sentence or question, we have to use the present perfect progressive because we start the question with how long. And if we want to ask about the duration, we have to use the present perfect progressive. Okay, my dear students, at the end, I want to remind you what we explained. I explained the present perfect progressive and the present perfect simple. And I told you if we want to use the present perfect progressive, we use it when we want to talk about an action that started in the past and has a connection with the present time. And the action may or may not have finished. Use the present perfect progressive to emphasize the results of the action. And we use the present perfect progressive to say how long something has been happening. But we use the present perfect simple to say how many things have been done, as I told you when I explained the lesson. As you see here in the example or examples, for the present perfect progressive, we can say, how long have you been learning to ski? And the answer, I have been learning how to ski for 6 months. Here we used the present perfect progressive, as I told you, because we asked about the duration of something. And here, under the present perfect symbol, we can say, I have attended 5 cross-country skiing events. I told you we use or we can use the present perfect symbol if we want to say the times or how many things have been done. As you see here, here we say that he attended 5 cross-country skiing events. Here we tell the time or the times for attending the cross-country skiing events. And I told you in the lesson when I explained how to use how long is a WH word we can use to ask about the duration. As you see here, we use the present perfect progressive tense with for to indicate the duration of the action. For 2 months, for a year, for a long time. And we use the present perfect progressive with since to indicate when the action began. يبقى for بنستخدمها مع المدة لما نيجي نتكلم عن مدة محددة، ولكن since بنستخدمها لما نكون بنتكلم عن بداية الموقف أو الحدث. We can say since yesterday, since last June, since 2010. At the end, I want to say we can use the present perfect progressive with all. As I told you when I explained, we can use all with the present perfect progressive and so on to talk about the duration of the action, which may or may not have finished. As you see, all day, all week, all month, all year, all my life. Okay, this is the lesson of today, my dear students. At the end, I want to say, I want you to answer any exercise on page number 30 as our mark. As you see here in on exercise A, I want you to read the words in the chart below. Find the sport that connects them. Complete the chart below with the name of the sport. And on exercise B, I want you to compare your answers in exercise A with a partner. Ask and answer about different sports. Use the chart above for ideas and use the present perfect progressive tense. Okay, these are the exercises. I want you to answer them on your student book, and we can check them again in the next lesson, inshallah. At the end, my dear students, I want to thank you for your attendance and for your participation. Thanks